I know it's busy news day, and there's a lot of excitement certainly here at the Saratoga Race Course, and I want to welcome everyone to the 146th opening day at America's oldest racetrack. We're less than an hour, probably about 40 minutes away now from post time, and it's an absolutely picture-perfect day. A little breeze, there's sun up there, so it's perfect just for wearing a hat or maybe standing down at the rail and rooting home your favorite, or being out in the backyard and with a picnic with your family. And certainly, just to get you caught up, those railbirds were waiting impatiently first thing today to be in line for the races, to see what was going on, making that mad dash as they like to do so that they can get their favorite spot on the track. The line was long, and that could mean a big opening day attendance. At precisely 11 this morning, the first band streamed through the turnstiles for some opening day. It's all about dressing up and heading to the clubhouse, but for others it's about lugging those coolers and lawn chairs and their racing forms in their hands and just having a relaxing day at the track. But no matter where they're heading, it's all about tradition and good luck and summer fun. Looks like the only thing you left home was the kitchen sink.
Pretty close, pretty close.
What do you got?
Beer.
This is actually my first time.
We must be really excited.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to? What did everybody tell you not to miss?
Well, they just said look at the horses and see who wins.
And how excited are you to be back for opening day?
Love it. Do it every year.
Every year? For how long do you think?
I'm old. Long time.
Well, today's going to be great. We always come opening day. It's one of the most exciting days of the year.
Sorry, I don't know if you were experiencing the same issues watching that as I was here at the track, but people are really excited, as you can imagine, to be here. And the New York Racing Association officials are going to be watching those turnstiles very closely. As I actually don't think I did mention, but last year was in the mid-90s here at opening day. It was just a sweltering day, a terrible day to be out in the elements like this. And it kept the attendance down about 15% off from the year before. Now, as you take a look, and I hope you will, of the what we call our beauty shot, it's looking from the top of the stretch out on the track as they just get ready for the races that are now about 35-40 minutes away. We'll tell you a little bit about what did happen last year. And in terms of attendance and handle, it wasn't a particularly good story. The attendance dipped well below 1 million to 867,000, and that was over 4% off for the year. And then the total handle for last year was also down about 2% from the year before. Of course, the big news for racing this year has been California Chrome's bid for the Triple Crown, which of course ended at the Belmont here in New York. But there's good things and bad things as New York Racing Association awaits the start of this meet, which is always a very big one for them. Now, Chris Kay, the president and CEO of NYRA, sat down with me just a few minutes ago. We expected to have him live, but because of the president speaking, we taped an interview with you, and I want to share a little bit about his hopes and expectations for the month ahead. Okay. Sorry, I'm being told we don't have that tape. So one thing we can tell you about then, how about some of the changes for this year? The NYRA spent about $2 million here at the track on improvements. They're just about everywhere, and people are noticing them too, even from like sprucing up ladies' rooms. I mean, it's really quite nice here. And Jen Lukey has been following all that for us. I don't know if she managed to see the spruced up ladies' room, but she's out by the jockeys' quarters to fill us in on that. Hey, Jen.
Hey, and you can see it is starting to fill up quickly behind me. I've talked to a lot of folks as they've been coming in and out of here today about sort of their impression when they walk through the door. And Liz, you've been covering this for many years. This is my third year here, and there were some noticeable differences when you came in. First of all, the cost to get in is more expensive, but then these screens underneath these umbrellas here, those are all new, high def. There's a new sound system here, and people say they're really noticing the changes, so it doesn't really make a big difference paying a little bit more to get in.
When you've got ponies in your blood, you don't care what you pay.
That increase doesn't bother me, because there hasn't been an increase in many years.
It's just a great day up here. You just get to enjoy, have a picnic, and it's just fun.
It seems cleaner. People are very friendly. It seems more open. And I think the setup in the playground is a little more inviting for the families.
And you can see there are a ton of families and people here behind me waiting for that first race, and a lot of ladies with their hats on. I got to borrow this one from the booth next to me, but we took care of all the formal stuff. We're going to have more fun this afternoon, and we will check back in with you guys tonight starting at 5. For now, we're going to send it back up to you in the farmhouse, Liz.
All right. Thanks very much, Jen, and I'm going to let you in a little secret. That is not the hat that Jen Lucas showed up at the track in, so I don't know where she's getting her supplies from, but that's a great one. Thank you very much. And listen, when we come back, we're going to have a Saratoga fashion show for you. We're also going to take you to some of the places on the track you don't normally get to see, so all that's straight ahead. But let's send it back to Cody in the studio now with more of the day's news. Cody?